Now let's find the vertex of a parabola, at least for parabolas written in standard form. So let's review standard form. Standard form is simply that the parabola is written y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And there's another form that's very common, which is vertex form, which is y is equal to a x minus h squared plus k. That's vertex form. That's done in the following video, and that's even easier. So if we're talking about a parabola written in standard form, in general the shape of a parabola looks something like this. Right? It could look, it could face up like this one, or it could actually face down like this. But this point right here is called the vertex. And the question might be simply, they find the vertex, and they would give you y is equal to, say, 2x squared minus 8x plus 5. Here's how you find the vertex. First, x will equal to minus b over 2a, and that's just something you want to memorize. Right? So minus b over 2a, where b is the coefficient in front of the x. So here a is 2, right? A is the coefficient of x squared. B is minus 8. Be careful with your positive and negatives. And c here is 5. So the x value of the vertex is going to be minus 8 over 2 times 2. A negative of a negative is a positive, so that's a positive 8 over 4. So the x value of the vertex is 2. And then how do you find y? To find y, you plug in x. Where do you plug it into? Just the original equation. So here we have y is equal to 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 5. Right? All we're doing is we're finding the x value of the vertex by plugging in the formula, minus b over 2a. Once we have the x value, we plug it back into the original equation to find the y value. Be careful with your order of operations. Remember PEMDAS, right? Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. So we're going to do the power first, so that's 2 times 4, right? 2 squared is 4. And then we're going to go minus 8 times 2 plus 5. You can do more than one step if you want to. That's multiplying, so that's 8. 8 times 2 is 16, but it's a negative, so it's 8 minus 16 plus 5. 8 minus 16 is a negative 8, and a positive 5 would be a negative 3. So what's your answer here? The x value of the vertex is 2, the y value is negative 3. So we see the answer is 2 comma minus 3, right? The x value and the y value. And that's how you find the vertex of a parabola written in standard form. Let's review the rules real quick. If it's written in the form y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, to find the vertex, x is equal to minus b over 2a, and that's what you want to memorize. Then to find y, plug in x. And what equation? Just into the original equation. That should be fine. Sometimes in books you'll see it like this. You'll see the vertex is minus b over 2a, comma, f of minus b over 2a. You'll see that in textbooks sometimes. All that means is this is x and this is y. To find x, you go minus b over 2a. To find the y, you take the equation or the function and you plug in minus b over 2a. Let's do one more problem. So find the vertex. Let's do y is equal to, let's do minus 2x squared plus 10x minus 3. First step, x is equal to minus 10 Well, let's just write it out. It's minus b over 2a. So that's a minus 10 over 2 times minus 2. That's a minus 10 over a minus 4. A negative over a negative is a positive. 10 over 4 it doesn't divide evenly, but you can make it into 5 halves. So x is equal to 5 halves. Now this is a little bit harder because it's fractions, but it's not that much harder. So your y is equal to minus 2, 5 halves squared, plus 10 times 5 halves, minus 3. You have to use order of operations, which is again PEMDAS, right? Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. So we're going to do powers first. The way you do powers of a fraction is you take the power to the numerator and to the denominator. That's 25 over 4. Here you're going to multiply. This is just 10 over 1, so that's 50 over 2, so that's 25 minus 3. Multiply here, you get 50 over 4. 50 over 4 is 25 over 2. It's a negative times a positive, so it's a negative. Plus 25 minus 3. You need a common denominator. I would probably do the integers first here. So that's minus 25 over 2 plus 22, or 22 over 1. The LCD is 2, so y is equal to minus 25 over 2 plus something over 2. What's that going to be? It's going to be 44. So y is going to be, I'm not sure I can do that in my head, but I think that's 44. I think it's 19. Is it positive or negative? Let's see, it's a negative 25 and a positive 44, so it's a